welcome back. Now listen, no trip to Vietnam is complete without visiting the beautiful, the slightly touristy but still undeniably magical Hoi An. This video will show you the best of Hoi An and my full experience of my 3 days exploring this small but quaint little town. I'll show you the best places to eat, including one of the world's most unique dishes that's only served in this town. Looking at these, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I'll also show you my super secret tailor-made custom clothing that I got made, and I'll show you some secrets that I had no idea Hoi An even had. And this is the best part about Hoi An, and the thing that I was not expecting and didn't even know. All this plus much more, so sit down, relax, and let's get to know the beautiful, the magical Hoi An. So the best way to start your day in Hoi An is with one of the most famous delicious foods here in Vietnam, and that is of course Banh Mi, but not just any old Banh Mi. Hoi An is home to one of the most famous, and according to Anthony Bourdain, the best Banh Mi in Vietnam.
A passerby whispered to me that this Banh Mi was the best in town, and I can well believe it. Look at this thing.
Good, one with everything.
It's called Banh Mi Phong, and I came here yesterday and I ordered a mixed banh mi, and it was delicious, and I can see why he raved about it. The problem is, because it was on Anthony Bourdain's show, it's always packed, even early in the morning, like right now. There's a big queue, and they even have an overspill area where people are eating outside here in the courtyard because the restaurant's fully packed out, and it's 7:30 in the morning. But I can, with 100% certainty, guarantee that the banh mi here is absolutely delicious. But we're not actually gonna eat there. We're gonna eat at Madame Can, the Banh Mi queen, because wait till you see how delicious this one is, and the reason why I prefer it and why I think you should come here too. And here it is. Look at the state of that. This is a hangover cure in a baguette, and as Anthony Bourdain said it best, a symphony in a sandwich. So this is the mixed banh mi. It's got liver pate, mayonnaise, chili sauce, barbecue pork, grilled pork, pork sausage, fried eggs, coriander, cucumber, and a few other little surprises in there. So the reason why I prefer Madame's banh mi is because of this. This is a homemade fermented chili sauce dip, and once you open this up and drizzle your banh mi, it just elevates it to the next level. It gives it that extra spice, that extra flavor, that extra pungency. And back over at the other place, they don't have homemade chili sauce. They just come with that, you know, that red sauce, like that cheap chili sauce you get in bottles. That's all they have. Banh mi is definitely the least pretentious food you can eat in Vietnam. You know, it's the Vietnamese equivalent of a bacon butty. You know, there's no brown sauce and there's no bacon, but there's 3 other different types of pork in here. And obviously that Vietnamese Asian influence. Absolutely delicious. So you've woken up early, you've had your banh mi. What do you do next? Well, best thing is come down to Hoi An town centre. I know most people are going to come here in the afternoon, in the evening when the lanterns come on, and we'll do that later, don't worry. But in order to really get a nice, intimate experience in Hoi An without the crowds, come down here early. You can see tourists coming to do like a food tour where they come down, maybe it's a cooking course. They come down to this local market, get their ingredients, nip back to the kitchen and learn how to make pho, rice noodles and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, as you can see, it's a little bit chock-a-block even at this time in the morning. So what we're going to do, and this is the best part about Hoi An, and the thing that I was not expecting and didn't even know about this place, because 4 kilometers outside of town is an absolutely beautiful beach. It's where my hotel is, and it's where you can hide, get that sea breeze, have a beach day. We'll come back into town this afternoon. We'll get CAO LAO, and we'll also share the beautiful, incredible scenes on the canal systems in the evening as the light changes, the lanterns turn on, and the romance vibes gets turned up to full. So the name of the beach that you're looking for is An Bang, and this entire weekend I've been staying at this place called Daisy An Bang and really nice room, pool access and a decent breakfast actually, but I fancied Banh Mi this morning. But this entire area has been nothing but a joy. This is the first place that I've thought to myself, this is where I could potentially live if I ever moved to Vietnam. This is definitely my favorite area. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good. You come back?
Yes. Can I take a bath?
Yeah.
Not a bath. A bed. Not bad. Right, this'll do. Out in the distance you can see Da Nang, and you can even see Marble Mountain, which is where we went in the previous video. That gorgeous marble mountain with that incredible temple inside. And this long stretch of sand goes all the way to Da Nang. So Hoi An is really just a suburb of Da Nang. But look at the crystal clear water. You got the little fish swimming around. The sea's beautifully cold. You know, it's refreshingly cold, not freezing and not too warm like the Gulf of Thailand. This is a real break from the heat. There's a nice breeze. This is definitely the place to get away from the craziness and the busyness of Hoi An. If it's too hot, if it's too much for you, come and escape down here. Get yourself a sunbed, bring a book, drink some coconuts, have a margarita, relax, enjoy. You're in Hoi An, An Bang Beach. I've had a lovely day at the beach. Got a little bit red, unfortunately. I popped back into town, back into the old town of Hoi An where we came this morning. But now that it's lunchtime, we're gonna try CAO LAO, the famous dish here. The unique dish that's only found in this town. It's sold everywhere, but I've decided that because this has got the nicest view from the window of this beautiful canal system here, we'll try it in here. Let's go. CAO LAO is served. Now, obviously this is a noodle dish, but it's served dry, so there's no broth. And it looks dry. It looks like it's going to be quite a dry dish. So we've got crispy fried pork with some lime, which I think I'm going to actually take some lime from my soda, because I think it needs a little bit of something, right? It looks a bit dry. Here's the pork, nice and fatty. And the noodles, look at the texture of them. Quite gelatinous, quite bouncy. Looking at these, I don't know if I'm going to like it. I'm not really a fan of this texture of a dish, but let's try. So the oil that they're tossed in is full of flavour, and then because they're quite thick, you know, almost like an udon noodle. Okay, let's try all of them together. That's the way to eat CAO LAO. Get the juicy pork meat, get the crispy pork fat, pick up a generous chopsticks worth of those thick noodles, very special. Some fresh chili and some leaves in there. That is an explosion of flavour. At first, looking at this, it looked dry, quite bland, but I promise you, the taste packs punch. And this is a unique dish, special to Hoi An, and I'll remember this one. Yummy. And you know what's good about coming into the old town at lunchtime is, believe it or not, this is quiet. Because I came to this is the famous bridge, by the way, the very ancient, beautiful bridge. So let's actually get the shot that everybody wants, which is you on the bridge with no one around, or pretending like no one's around. I'm gonna go back to the beach because this is why I love Hoi An. You can come to the old town, eat some delicious food, then nip back to the beach and chill. And then we'll come back, pick up the clothing that hopefully looks good. And then we'll come back here. Hiya.
Hello, you like massage?
Oh, I'd love a massage, maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
Happy hour.
Happy hour, okay. The longer this video is going, the more my sunburn is is coming through. So, I didn't get a suit, okay, because I don't need a suit. And anyone who comes through Hoi An always seems to get something made. And so I got something made. I told them that I wanted a long-sleeved, 100% cotton, a little bit elasticated, long-sleeve shirt, and I wanted a hole for my thumb because I love having the long sleeve over my thumb, and then when I can ride, I can wear my driving gloves, and then the whole thing looks cool. And it's protecting against the sun, the elements, and the 100% cotton is going to be soft and light, but it's going to be elasticated, so it's going to be stretchy and hopefully not rip and get like loads of holes in it. And they came out great. I first got measured here a couple of days ago. When I got the fitting back, it was way too big, so they just made some adjustments, and then I came back yesterday and it was perfect. And then today I've picked up, I think, 4 different colors. I've got 2 in black, I've got 2 in navy blue, I've got 1 red, and I've got 1 white, and they look great and I'm really, really happy with them. How do you say the name of the shop? Bailey. And on the plastic bag here you can see the information if you want to send them ahead of time, some information, some details. Maybe you want something really specific and you can let them know ahead of time. They're right here in the Hoi An Old Town, and good pricing too. I got a good deal on these. So anyway, brilliant. Right, sorry I get awkward when I'm vlogging. Sometimes when people are behind me or people are looking at me, I get a bit weird. Even though when I'm vlogging outside, everyone's doing the same thing, I kind of feel more awkward inside a shop for some reason. Anyway, this is now the highlight of Hoi An. This is what you want to come for. The afternoon sun. We'll walk through the old town, down to the canal. We'll watch the sunset. We'll witness the light change from afternoon, golden hour, to the evening. We'll watch the lanterns turn on. We'll embrace the romance and the amazing atmosphere. So come and people watch with me. Watch people enjoying themselves on holiday, experiencing the best of Hoi An, this UNESCO World Heritage Site. Maybe we'll grab a beer or a cocktail and let me bring you along this beautiful, romantic little place at the peak time of day, afternoon, crossing into the evening. Let's go. This is probably the most romantic place I've ever been alone. Miss P, if you're watching, we'll come here one day and we'll take lots of selfies. So as you can see, Hoi An. It's magical, isn't it? Put it on your bucket list. It's touristy, it's a little bit cheesy, but it's fabulous. In the next video, we are going into the middle of nowhere for 3 days on our way to Dalat. But that's a long way away. So I'm going to document what is going to be 3 days in I don't even know where, and back to our roots. Middle of nowhere, dancing on the street. Thanks for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks a lot.